All right, next up, we continue along here. We've got Western Kentucky and Alabama next up. Alabama 31.5 point home favorites, 59.5 the total in this game. I'm one of those people that don't think Alabama's the world is falling apart around them because Nick Saban retired. I don't think that one bit. I think Kalen DeBoer will be fine. He brought tons of talent with him. He's got obviously to work with Jalen Milroe, a very experienced quarterback. I think that offense for Alabama is going to be fine, especially when you factor in the opponent here for this particular season opener. They should be able to have a boatload of success moving the football here in this one. They still again, they've got still weapons at receiver going into this season, including Kobe Prentice. 3 starters only back on defense, so there's going to be a little bit of a drop-off there. But I'm telling you what, we've seen Kalen DeBoer just craft a very good offense. I think that defense early in the season might struggle a bit. We'll see if it happens here against Western Kentucky. You look at the Hilltoppers, obviously Tyson Helton been here for a long time. I got to admit, they did a nice job bringing in a guy that was very good last year at Texas State to be their starting quarterback, and it's TJ Finley. He was named starting quarterback, but apparently they're going to split reps with Caden Veltkamp, the other quarterback that was battling Finley in camp for Western Kentucky. So it sounds like both quarterbacks are going to get an opportunity to play in this game. My first thought was over as far as this total goes. Alabama's going to throw the ball a lot more. That's always what you get in the Kalen DeBoer offense. I think Jalen Milroe progressed enough as a passer, and Kalen DeBoer is going to work enough with him this season to make him a better passer. I think this offense should click. It's not like Western Kentucky's a defense that we capably trust them to step up in class and stop Alabama. But I think Western Kentucky might be able to score a few points themselves as well against an Alabama defense that, again, doesn't bring a whole lot back. Could be retooling a little bit on that side of the ball, where the offense could be a little bit ahead of the defense for the Crimson Tide. So I like this over 59.5. Nothing for me on the side. I'm high on Alabama, so I don't want to bet against them. What do you think here, C-Mac?
Yeah, I like Bama. I think, and in these games, will they get a big lead maybe and pump the brakes? Kind of, because
you could actually Alabama the first half over if you're concerned about that. Yep.
Yeah, and I think I like Bama here a little bit, like maybe first half, or go with the team total. How do they not get to the mid 40s here? Yeah. Like for sure, this Kentucky defense, Western Kentucky was awful. They gave up 30 points, 420 yards. Bama should do whatever they want here in a row. What's too, the defense, they don't have a ton of players, but they just reload. They have Keenan. They have the running back. I mean, the linebacker. What is it? Lawson at least is back. Yeah, they Lawson. And Alabama, their offense is a little bit, as the defense needs a few plugins here, but they got the offensive line is stacked here for Bama. Loaded with All-Americans, their center and guard. And I think they'll have enough. And this should be a game where, they score plenty. So I'll be on Bama some way here. Maybe first half or the team total.
Yeah, there's only 3 starters back for Western Kentucky, and that defense gave up almost 30 points per game last year. This should be a game where Kalen DeBoer and Alabama, let's have a great coronation of this new head coach. Jalen Milroe, I thought, took huge strides forward, throwing the football second half of last year. And now he works with a guy that's just immaculate working with quarterbacks, Kalen DeBoer.
Yeah. And, you mentioned Finley might get, so I think he should be the guy. That guy, one thing, he can throw around.
Yeah.
He
was great at
some picks, but
really good last year. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be a little bit different, obviously, it seems like, but, maybe they could get some points as well.
Pretty sure when he was at Washington, too, Kalen DeBoer was a pretty good coach as far as, especially against non-conference teams, out of conference games. I think his Washington games when Kalen DeBoer was there, more often than not, they went over the total. So that's another thing to keep an eye on here. All right.